Hey, it's Greg Milby, community storyteller for Kentucky's Heartland. There's my friend Toshie, all the way from the metropolis of Radcliff today. And we're going to be talking about an event coming up here in just a couple of weeks. It is the Radcliff Cultural Festival. I know, Toshie, this has been a brainchild of you and Pam DeRoche and some other folks. So how excited are you that we're going to be able to have one here in a couple of weeks?
We are 10 days and counting, and we are very excited to be bringing this back again to the Radcliffe and the Hardin County community.
And there's a lot of moving parts with this festival, a little different from a couple of years ago. But so let's talk about the schedule a little bit. So for folks that want to enjoy the day, it'll be able to start off early in the morning at 7 o'clock. The Optimist Club of Radcliff going to have a pancake breakfast for people to enjoy before they get started. That's a great way to start a day.
Yes. Well, come and get your belly full with some pancakes. It's actually a fundraiser for the Radcliffe Optimist Club. It'll be at the Colvin Community Center. So they are asking for $5 for adults, $3 for children. They'll be there from 7 to 10. So plenty of time to eat some pancakes before the parade, which JJ will talk about the city parade, but that'll start at 10. So you can have your pancakes and then the parade.
Yeah, we'll talk to JJ in the next couple of
Yeah.
days and talk more about the parade. But the parade will be right outside where the festival area is going to be. So you can have breakfast, kind of get your spot in the parade. And then after the parade, you guys have a wonderful day planned for people for the Radcliff Cultural Festival. Talk about the festivities a little bit. What will people expect for the day?
Well, you'll be able to, like you said, you'll be lined up already. So after the parade, the vendors will already be set up. They'll be set up by 9. And then the parade will be over probably roughly close to 11. We do have Aaron Harp Magic. You probably know of Aaron Harp. He will be, we kind of thought that was a nice way to bring in everybody in from the parade after it's over to watch some magic for about 30, 45 minutes. And then we have a nice, Jeanette Stevens is also a co-chair with us, and she's moved, but her heart is here. She'll be back here to join us for the festival. And we have a special opening ceremony. It's in remembrance of 9/11. So we do have a few things lined up for that. That's our noon opening ceremonies. And then from there, we go to a couple different stage performances like we did in 2019. We have some cultural music, some cultural dance. We have, a couple different varieties of performances that'll happen throughout the day. And then we'll end in the stage performances with the grand finale somewhere around 4 or 5.
All right, and so talk about the fashion show. I'm intrigued by this. So this cultural fashion show, what is this all about?
Uh, uh, Julie Ford and Diane Lear, they have worked on that in 2019. They're working on it again for us. And basically, it's the different cultures, if you will, the Koreans. I think we've got some Korean population, maybe a Puerto Rican population. I'm not really sure because they're handling that portion. But they come out dressed in their country, in their attire, and their different types of wear, clothing that they would wear in their country. So that's all. I think in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, we had 40 or 50 different participants. I will tell you that's down a little bit, understandably,
Hmm.
with what's going on in the community. But we're going to tie in. It may not be quite the show we had, but we're doing it differently. We're tying in a choir to
No.
do some music at the same time. So we have to make some adjustments, with everything that's going on. But we're bringing the show the best that we can bring it this year.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. Saturday, September the 11th in
Yeah.
Radcliff, starting as early as 7 o'clock with the pancake breakfast, the parade at 10 o'clock, and then the laundry list of festival things for the Radcliff Cultural Festival. So, for somebody that maybe didn't get the chance to go to the festival in 2019, where did the idea come from, and why was it so important for you and the other folks that put this together to put together a cultural festival?
Um, well, Radcliffe is the melting pot of Fort Knox. Radcliffe is a very diverse community. For many years, I have, you say the brainchild, but I've always wanted to somehow find a way to help organize And I always say it this way: our diversity in the Radcliffe community, that is our brand. That is who Radcliffe is. So, what better way to showcase our community than to showcase our diversity, our different cultures? So, that just that idea, and then getting the community behind it, which we did obviously very successfully in 2019. We weren't sure what that was going to look like, but that is who we are. So it is a brand. I mean, I would hope that, and I know it's taken many years for Glendale Days. Everybody knows it's the third Saturday in September or in October, Glendale Days. It has grown to thousands and thousands of thousands. We all would love to see this brand, this diversity, this cultural festival grow to thousands and thousands. It'll always be the second Saturday in September. Um, so we're trying to keep some continuity to what we're doing. And we have brought some folks from Louisville. We do have a dancer coming from Louisville. So we do want, and I think even an Indian group coming from Louisville. So this is our second. So we've got a lot to expand on, but we're proud of where we are so far, and we want this to continue to grow. It's not just for Radcliffe. This is for our community. This is for Hardin County and surrounding areas to showcase their cultures.
All right, well, come see the showcase. It is Saturday, September the 11th. All of that starts and ends, and the area is right there at Freedom's Way, right there at the Colvin Community Center, that whole
Yes.
little hub of fun. So come out, be a part of that. Information, if you want to get complete detailed information and actually turn-by-turn directions, just in case you're not familiar with the Colvin Community Center, you can find that on Kentucky'sHeartland.com. Just click on the community calendar page and click on that September the 11th date. Toshie, thanks for taking time
Can I add
today.
one more thing, Greg? I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
Can I
we're
add one more
done.
thing?
No, actually, yes,
Yeah,
you
I
can.
know. We're
Go ahead.
done. No. We have a lot of vendors. I would not want to leave out our vendors. We've kind
Okay.
of set this up to where we have a marketplace, we have a cultural area, and we have food vendors. And we have quite a few food vendors that will be represented from Italian, Korean, German, American, several different. So it's called Taste of the World. So we do have a food court area, and we are having a beer tent this year with a couple different. And I know it's early because it's 10 to 6. So, but we are going to be able to do that with some imported beers as well.
Oh, well, that's a great addition to it all. I mean, the
Yes.
whole food court, that sounds like a wonderful thing. Plus, you get a chance to sample some different ethnic foods. So good stuff.
Yes.
Toshie, thank you for the work you're doing to
Thank
not only promote Radcliffe, but promote the Hardin County area and Kentucky's Heartland, because we are all in this together, and we live here, and it's an opportunity for us to kind of celebrate the culture and the heritage that we have around here. So thank you for all the work you guys are doing to make this happen.
Thank you, Greg. We appreciate you having us on, and we thank you for helping us spread the word, and we'll see you there.
All right, September the 11th. She is Toshie with the Radcliff Cultural Festival. I am Greg Milby, community storyteller, and this is Kentucky's Heartland.